So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 6 of our New York City career mode in the Barclays Premier League. And we are going to be kicking off this episode with an extremely difficult tie, and it is going to be at home at the Yankee Stadium up against Spurs. Spurs aren't actually doing that well. They're currently sitting around about 10th in the league table, but looking at their squad, it's a very strong one and cannot compete with ours. So it's going to be a massive, massive tie. Let's see how we get on. We're currently sitting in 4th place in the league. I don't know how we're doing it, but I think we're going to hit reality soon because our last few results haven't been that convincing and they could have been a lot better. So let's see how we get on in this game. Spurs with the first chance of the game. They squeeze the ball through to Josh Onomah. And Saunders with a wonderful save, spreading himself as far as he possibly could. Josh Onomah wouldn't be very happy with that one, that he's actually missed a one-on-one so early on. But Josh Saunders really bailing us out there in the early stages of the game. Another really good chance for Spurs. Moussa Dembele's been played through. Dembele through to an NG. NG goes for goal and NG finds the back of the net. Or has he? He hasn't, because the full-time whistle, the whistle has gone. The linesman on the far side had his flag up. Clinton was actually standing in offside position. That was very good from the linesman to see that one. He really saves us. So Saunders saved us really early on, and now the linesman saved us. Are we going to have a third lifeline? We've got to try and strengthen up at the back. Or do we? Because Vargas has got a chance. Vargas is going to cut inside. He does do. Vargas to go for the strike at the near post. But Michel Vorm with a good save. So we nearly conceded at one end. Or we did actually concede, but got disallowed. But then we go up to the other end and nearly score. Vargas through to Diskerud. Diskerud's through, and Diskerud has hit the top of the bar. We've had a really good chance to get ourselves in front just before the half-time break. Mix Diskerud with a wonderful strike, but can only hit the top of the bar. Michel Vorm was beaten, and that is by far the closest we have come to opening the scoring in this game. Vargas is on the ball. Vargas through to Diskerud. Diskerud tries to play the ball out wide to Denise, but he cannot just about squeeze it through. But we've got the ball back. Iraola trying to play the ball inside. We lose it. He's never going to catch Clinton NG, is he? No, he's not. We've got to try and block the cross now. That's the second resort. Once you can't stop the man, you got to block the cross. It comes to Dele Alli. And we do neither. We could not catch the man. We could not catch Clinton. We could not stop the cross. And we could not stop Dele Alli from scoring. Dele Alli with the goal. Very disappointing that we conceded a goal like that. Dele Alli peeling off at the far post. It's a lovely ball across to him. And a lovely strike from Dele Alli as well. The young Englishman puts Spurs 1-0 up. So the full-time whistle goes. And to be honest, Spurs were just too good. We could not contain them. We may have had two really good chances. Vargas' shot was saved. And Mix Diskerud's effort come ricocheting off the top of the bar. But Tottenham completely dominated the possession stats. They played a lot better in the centre midfield. And to be honest, they bossed us off the pitch. We could not really do anything, and we ended up losing the game 1-0. A little bit disappointing, but maybe next time on the rematch, when we play them again, we may be able to get something from them. Good news though is Vargas now hits a 70 rating. That's really good news for us. We now have got the second game of the episode, which is going to be away from home in the 4th round of the Capital One Cup. And it is going to be against Huddersfield. So we have got our second team line out. So can Wells, Gonzalez, Jamieson, Poku, can they perform and maybe try and give me some doubts of whether we should start changing the first team lineup, or are they just not good enough and we have to stick with the first team that we've got, or nothing? Good chance for Huddersfield early on, and Huddersfield have scored. That was a really tame effort. Just 5 minutes into the game, awful defending. How can the ball go across so many players and not one person gets a touch on it? Saunders can't get across his goal fast enough, and Ismail Miller picks up the goal for them just 6 minutes in, and the Barclays Premier League side, that's ourselves, find ourselves 1-0 down against Huddersfield. A mistake from Huddersfield. They've given the ball away. Gonzalez is one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Surely he's going to find the back of the net, and he does. So just 60 minutes into the game, we get ourselves back on level terms, and I believe that could be Gonzalez's first goal for the club. It was a wonderful goal as well, right into the top-hand corner. A poor touch from the Huddersfield centre-back, and then he tries to dribble around Gonzalez. He gets it wrong, and Gonzalez just goes for sheer power. The goalkeeper wasn't keeping that one out, and Cristo Gonzalez picks up his first goal in the cup, and I think that could be his first goal in a New York City jersey as well. Oh my God, Saunders. Saunders, what are you doing? No, this isn't fair. Saunders, come on. That was awful. I thought the way you jumped, it was surely going wide. No wonder why the cameras are on you, because they win the ball back in the central midfield. So a little bit of a mistake from us. They shoot. And Sanders, what are you doing? You've got to save that. That is simple. Simple save. He jumps, gets nowhere near it. And we find ourselves 1-0 down again. Jamieson cutting inside. Jamieson to go all the way. Can Jamieson pick up his first goal for the club? No, he can't, because his tame shot is easily blocked from the Huddersfield defenders. And that's it for half time. We find ourselves 2-1 down at the break. Our last chance, we play the ball through to Ben Tanker. Ben Tanker's got nowhere to go, but he plays the ball back inside to Matarita, our left back. Our left back gets a chance, and this is a wonderful save from the goalkeeper. And we win ourselves a corner kick. 1 minute remaining. It's the last chance. Saunders has come up. Wells puts the ball in the box. Can we win the header? No, we can't, but it goes out wide for yet another corner kick. Please, can we score? Wells put the ball in the box. It comes in. The goalkeeper comes out, makes the punch. And I think that's it. Is the referee going to blow the full-time whistle? Or is he going to allow us to put the ball in the box one last time? We put it in, and the referee blows the full-time whistle. That is it for the game. We lose. So now we've got our third and final game of the episode, which is going to be away from home at the St Mary's Stadium up against Southampton. We've got our first team lineup back, but once again we're having to play Saunders because we've got no other option. Otherwise, he would definitely be dropped. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. 4 minutes in and we've conceded again. We are awful at the back at the moment. I don't know what's happening. We started so well, and yet now we've gone on a complete decline. Lovely build-up play from Southampton, but we don't even touch the ball since the kickoff, and they score a goal. Graziano Pelle, the scorer of it, and the first time we've touched the ball is now 5 minutes in, but we're already 1-0 down. Have a Martinez squeezing the ball through to Frankie Lampard. Frankie Lampard's on the ball, through to David Villa. David Villa takes on his man. David Villa to strike it. Villa, come on man, you've got to do better. I'm going to sell you in the January transfer window. I have asked you guys before whether you guys would like me to sell David Villa. A lot of you guys said yes, sell him and buy a quicker, younger centre forward that would probably bang in more goals. Because let's face it, David Villa this season, has he actually even scored? Frankie Lampard goes for the strike from range. And Gazzaniga with a really good save there, just denying us a goal that would equalise the scoreline just before the half-time break. Villa whips the ball in the box. Can we get a good head on that? Gazzaniga comes out and commands his penalty area, making the catch. And we go into the half-time break, unsurprisingly, 1-0 down. A good ball through to David Villa. David Villa is going to try and take on Gardos. He does do, but then he gets his body in front of him. And then somehow Gardos, who's not that quick a centre-back, still manages to catch him up. David Villa is just not good enough for this division. Have we played the ball through to Denise? Denise to let fly from range. And Denise's shot also goes just wide of the post. And we're having our chances, but we cannot find the back of the net. Pirlo on the ball. Pirlo through to Diskerud. Diskerud cut back inside. Can Diskerud find the back of the net? You bet he can. Diskerud, even though he may not be that high a potential player, he's the only player in our squad that is actually scoring the goals. Apart from him, Vargas chips in with a few, Denise chips in sometimes, but the main top goal scorer I think is actually Diskerud. Another great strike. What a finish that is. So the final whistle goes. At least we managed to come back, and at least we didn't pick up yet another loss. Andrea Pirlo, my man of the match, but Diskerud played very well as well. He scored a fantastic goal, which I was very pleased about. But we also need to try and strengthen up at the back, because at the back we're really struggling. I think the most important thing we need to do in the next transfer window is maybe try and find an all-out goal scorer by swapping David Villa for someone, and also by picking up a new goalkeeper, because Saunders, he's really struggling in goal. But the good news is Mukiele now has gone up to 67 rated, and he's now on his road to getting the 70 rated as well. So him, along with Vargas, could become 70 ratings very soon. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.